So let us begin. I'm going to check one thing. Ah, Renko. Hello there. Ah, there you are. I didn't open the room early today. I had intercontinental intercontinental drama. So I just opened a few minutes ago. So you're good to go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to see you. All right. Hello. All right. We are already at the top of the hour, so we're going to go ahead and get started with my two favorite people. Three, yay! Awesome, cool, good to see you, good to see you. All right, all right. I'm excited, y'all. Is anybody else excited for week 4? I'm excited for week 4. I'm excited for week 4. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's just start by going ahead and landing in here real quick. Let's get into our space. I trust by now you have your little notebook or whatever digital note open, and you've got your water, your little snacky. Okay. Um, yeah, let's just take a breath and let's notice, who we are and who we were 4 weeks ago, and maybe put a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly and take a couple of deep breaths and land here in this place. An expanded version of who you are and who you were. Might be a ever so slight expansion, might be a bigger expansion. Breathe into that space that you've created. Beautiful. Putting everything on do not disturb. Wonderful. Mm. And I would actually, let's see. I know Ren has done this. I don't know if Alyssa and Lisa have, but before we even move forward, I want to take us on a little mini time travel, because I think this is a moment that warrants a little mini time travel. I have the distinct honor of I get to lead time travel about once a month, and I've led thousands of people all over the world in time travel. And I have the distinct privilege of being able to see people for their potential as opposed to how they're showing up in any given moment. So I'd like to take you into the future to have an opportunity to meet future you, if you will indulge me. So now that you have grounded here, I invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. If not, just soften your gaze. Take a couple more deep breaths. And I'm going to guide you into 2035 is my favorite place to go still. I'm going to guide you to 2035. And when we get to 2035, it's going to be it's a little different to do this without being able to see you and interact that way, but it's going to be a mini. When you arrive there, you will be in the present tense, and you'll be looking around and having that experience. So one more deep breath. And now your energetic body on your next inhale is going to rise up, and your physical body stays, but your energy body goes up through the ceiling, up through the sky, all the way up, moving through the air. You can see the trees beneath you. You can see the buildings. You can see the city, the town, the state, the country. And you start to slow down your energetic body, and you can see the whole earth. You can see the entire planet beneath you. And the planet begins to move faster and faster in its orbit forward on her axis. She's spinning and spinning, and we've got 2027, 29, 2030, 31, and it starts to slow down as she gets to 2035. And you look again, and the aura around the earth looks shinier. The energy feels warmer and brighter. And now your energy begins to descend and move down, down, down through the atmosphere and stratosphere and space and time, past stars, trees and breezes, and back through, down to wherever you might find yourself in 2035. You land in the place that your heart feels is where you are in 2035. I want you to open your eyes or keep your eyes closed, whatever works for you. And I want you to look around in 2035. Where are you? Who is around you? What is around you? I've been to 2035 many times, and the people are the energy of humanity feels more vibrant, more caring. Our social structures are incredible. We're taking care of each other in the most beautiful ways. We don't have prisons anymore. We have places where people sometimes take a time out, but we have really robust structures to support people so they get the mental health support that they need. Universal basic income. Everybody has what they need and sometimes more. Resources are distributed well. Our food is fresh and clean. We're not allowed to be poisoned anymore by big pharma or by any food industry lobbies. It's a beautiful place to be. And I want you to take a moment. You can do it in your mind's eye. If you're a person who prefers to write or draw, whatever you want to do, I want you to connect with you in 2035 and fill out that picture. What are you doing with your time? How are you spending your time? Who are you spending it with? What is bringing you joy in 2035? I'm brought to near tears because there's so much green space, fewer cars, more bikes, more children frolicking outside. The whole education system has changed. We're now following children and their hearts, and they get to be brought up in ways that honor where they are and what they want. They're seen as actual real people. Take a few more moments to consider where you are. And because this is a brief version, in the full version, you come back, you go into the future as who you are now, and you go and meet yourself in 2035. But I'm allowing you to be yourself here in 2035. It's a kind of a different, and I will ask you to give yourself a message. Whatever the 2035 version of you is doing, however she is feeling, whatever is filling her heart and bringing her joy, I want you to ask her, what is it that you need to do between now and then? What is it that you need to know? What is it that you need to hear? And anything, any question goes. How did you get there? What do I need to know? What should I do? Um, See if your higher self is essentially what that is. See if your future self, higher self, has a message for you, and write that down because you'll want that. And when you feel like your message has come to a close, put a drop in anything in the chat, and I will bring you back safely to 2026 when you have received what you needed to receive from your very brief trip to 2035. While we wait for everyone to finish, I want you to just breathe in that good 2035 air. It is so clean, water's clean. I want you to bask in that vibration. Feel into the community around you. Feel what it feels like to be safe and held in community. Let that sink into your bones. Ren, I don't want to leave you in 2035. So let me know if you are. I can't leave you there. You have to come back. All right. You're back. All right. Excellent. All right. So let's take a collective deep breath in and bring that 2035 love into our hearts, the love from ourselves to ourselves, the love from a thriving community and a thriving planet back into our hearts. And then on our next inhale, we rise again energetically up, up, up into the sky, passing through the trees and the breeze, the sunshine, birds flying by, and up and up and up until we can see the entire planet. We'll take a deep pause to observe her, to feel her, to bask in the majesty of the entire planet all at once. It's a rare, rare cosmic view. Unless you astrally travel regularly, it's pretty exquisite. Take that in. And then she goes backwards on her axis, backwards in her orbit, 2034, 32, 29, 27, all the way to 26 as she begins to slow down. And energetically, we descend back down to where we were on the 12th of May. All right, welcome back to 2026. So, for anyone who has not time traveled with me, that's a teeny tiny little taste test of time travel. Get your bearings, get your land legs back, get your 2026 legs back. All right. So, between what you have done these last 3 weeks, all the homework that I know that you have lovingly attended to in your time and spare time and additional time and made time, between that and your very quick visit to 2035, tell me, how you living? What has changed? What have you reclaimed? Where are you? And I'll have you know, this is the last time I do this on Substack. I want all your faces back. So we'll talk about the next container. We're going to be doing it on Zoom. But yes, tell me what did you take from the work that we've done in the past few weeks thus far, because we still have today, and including the very brief time travel. I told y'all this was an accelerator. This is a taste test, sample. And thank you for furiously typing away. I can tell. I know. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's a whole different thing. Yeah, I don't know, because I was trying to think about what happens when I repost this, when people watch the replay, and I just always feel like containers are so much safer when they're not recorded. But yeah, I think that I'm gonna have to do Zoom. Here for a bit today. Hi, Jill. Hello. We just went to 2035 and back. It's okay though. We time traveled. It's okay. I time travel monthly. We can do that together another time, but it's also on the replay. Yes, we will be doing Zoom next time. But But yeah, what are your takeaways from this past week's work and your time travel brief experience? Where were you? Where did you go? What did you see? Where did you find yourself in the future? How did you feel? Did it feel aligned? And if no one wants to tell me, that's okay. Beautiful. Okay. Living in Georgia. Brother and granddaughter visiting. Beautiful. Surrounded by family. Excellent. Did anyone feel any connection to their purpose, to the work that we've been doing here? Did you did you get any information that could advance you forward based on what we've been focusing on? Be patient and breathe in the in between the spaces that you get. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So thus far, has anyone taken anything that they have felt like, don't rush so much. I feel you. Has anyone taken anything that they feel like was an act of courage? Have you done anything differently or with more courage than before we started? Any shifts or realizations? Any part of you reclaimed? What have you done differently, if anything? Both my brother and I are working on creating content for classes. Nice. Oh God, I like family stuff. Family collaborations can be so cool. Yeah. I was looking at doing a collaboration with my brother before I skipped town. now, now I'm like, can we do it virtually? Beautiful. Very abstract. Felt busy working and collaborating with others. Yeah, the collective energy of collaboration is very big in 2035 because we started to move away from this like isolationism and every person for themselves and every household for themselves, and really we're starting to connect. Like we the interdependence in a beautiful way of community is a gorgeous thing. Yep, that's very real. I love that. Love that. Okay. So collaboration, family, togetherness, and rest. These are big things. Those are big things. That makes sense. All right. Um, so our purpose is an ongoing relationship with ourselves. It is something that certainly can shift. I know mine has. The alignment that we seek is something that requires ongoing maintenance, right? I wish that I could say that, you know, finding your purpose. It's like it seems like everything that I chase after and work towards because I did DEI and I did, organizational culture and anti-racism and, feminist stuff and all the things. And, I always said that this kind of work is not like I like to liken it to hygiene, right? Because it's not like you like fix it one time like bias. Like I wrote the book on unconscious bias, and like I can't take away the bias and say, okay, you're done, you're graduated, go with the flowers. It's something that like you have to do on a regular basis. You have to introspect and you have to recognize that information might shift. So even when you find something in the near term, that it might shift and it might morph and it might refine itself over time. So that the exercises of grounding that nervous system, of listening deeply to what you may or may not be acknowledging or abandoning within you, is something that you want to keep doing because it's a little bit of a seek and find, but If you see it more as a destination and less of a journey, I mean, more of a journey and less of a destination, it can be deeply satisfying to keep finding that alignment as you move through space and time. Because depending on who you're interacting with, depending on all kinds of various contexts and factors, the data that you get is going to change you, which is going to change how you move through the world in that way. The I love that community aspect that we had some folks mention, right? That purpose has a tendency. Many of us think about purpose in the context of other people, right? It's some people, maybe folks feel purposeful in something that is more isolated, but often our purpose has to do with impact on other people, and so one of the I think one of the things that's fueling our epidemic of people who don't feel like they're in their purpose is the isolationism, is that individualist mentality that we have, where we are are the all sorts of businesses and companies and entities get very excited when they get you to stay home. Right? There's so many things that I can sell to you, pitch to you, get your attention, if you just don't go and be out among other people. So sometimes the connection, the spark, the idea, the doorway, it often opens in the context of being in the presence of other people. So don't miss those opportunities to be in community, right? All right. So if you did anybody when you looked at your future self, when you looked at that at the version of you in the future in that message that you got, did you feel like they were in their purpose already? Because I would love to do another kind of intentional, like intentionally asking our higher self, future self. It's all very similar, right? Um, did you get what you needed from your future self with regards to your purpose? Because we don't have to go into 2026 to ask that question. If you did not get what you wanted from future self, I'd like to ask them in a different visualization specifically about your purpose. So let me know if you feel like you got what you wanted from them, or if you'd like to ask them more. Because the thing that I'm looking for now for you is the bridge between future version, you in your purpose, and now. There are points of connection, and in that version of you that exists in the future. Okay. So, and Ren, I know you specifically you have access to, the kind of interdimensional thinking, right? The quantum thinking, everything, like I said, with we talked about that internal calibration where we can, with the yes, the no that lives inside of you, because you already know everything. Your purpose it exists within you. It is something that you get to tap into and that you get to unlock. And it's not very far away. We've been like poking all around it, right? You got the image of a fish and you're trying to parse out what that means. Ooh. Oh, that's so interesting. Image of a fish. Okay. All right. So then let's breathe into this space and let's get really specific. Let's go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths. And let's ask our higher selves, our actualized versions, about our purpose specifically. So let's go 6 months from now. So we're breathing in, we're feeling embodied. We're asking about 6 months from now. You are fully aligned. Your nervous system is calm. You are feeling very intentional. You are feeling empowered and seen. What has changed in 6 months? What has changed? You can think about it, visualize it, or write it down. What have you stopped tolerating from yourself and from others? What has changed? How do you feel when you wake up in the morning? How is that different from how you feel when you wake up now? Who surrounds you on a day-to-day basis, on a weekly basis? How do you receive them and how do they receive you? And what opportunities have appeared? In 6 months' time, what opportunities have appeared? What doors have you walked through with a smile on your face? What did you say? What did you give the orgasmic yes to? And feel free to ask anything like this or any of these questions in the form of, hello, higher self. What does alignment feel like for me in 6 months? What does it look like? And how am I living into my purpose? So feel free to share anything in the chat from what you are seeing and hearing. And on that fish, I have questions. Is the fish in the water? Is the fish out of the water? Is it a salmon? What kind of fish is it? Is it in an ocean, a stream, a river, a lake? I need more fishy facts. You can come back whenever you're ready. Share what feels good to share. And the most important thing on the, so seeing the fish, the image of what you saw, kind of like a dream, the first thing to start with is what did it feel like? So there's the image and the symbolism, but there's the feeling that's behind it. So a fish to a person for whom the fish feels scary means something differently than a fish to someone who's hungry. Or a fish to someone who identifies with Christianity and the symbolism of fish, or a fish to someone who's a Pisces, right? So I need to know how that felt to you, the fish, and what was the context? What was around the fish? Was it a fish floating through the sky? Was it like, what was it? Thank you, so long, and thanks for all the fish. Anybody who knows that reference is also a super nerd. Awesome, awesome. All right. Any thoughts? Any shares? Anybody moving closer to their own alignment? I want to see where we have expanded. It was out of water, silver. Uh-huh. Oh, that's really good. In a way, yeah. So, I mean, fish out of water can be, did you feel identified with the fish? Because if it's you, are you the fish or are you just witnessing the fish? Sounds like witnessing the fish. Yeah, plenty of fish in the sea. Uh-huh. That would feel, it feels to me like, it feels a little bit like, like it feels like what I keep hearing is like getting to the goal. It feels like you're closer than you think, right? Because what do we do when we go fishing? We cast, right? And we wait. And there is a goal, there's a destination. We're trying to get the fish. Witnessing, yeah. Okay. So then the meal is out there, right? The catch is out there. And if you saw it out of the water, then it must be closer than you think. I like that. That's interesting. I would also I would look up fish medicine if I were you. Every time I see an animal, whether I see it in my mind's eye, a dream, or in person, I always like go online and look up, and I have a couple of books too for it, but I look up the medicine of that particular animal because that's a message that is trying to come through. So, yeah, hmm that resonates. Wonderful. And you say that, and in the absence, I'm going to grab a deck real quick and get. Oh no, I'm going to grab this too. Here we go. Does anybody object to my use of the tarot in this session? It's only a few of us. I know a couple of us are okay. Because if you are, I want to see if I can pull a couple of messages for y'all in this space, and then I'll tell you about what's coming up next. All right, so I'm going to begin with, actually, you know what? I'm not going to do it this way. That's going to be long. It's going to be too long for him. Maybe each of you because there's we've got a few folks here, right? So let me see how I'm going to do this. Really, I did not have that on my bingo card today. Nobody's saying absolutely not. I'm going to do Oracle deck, Wisdom of the Oracle. And I'm going to pull a couple of cards from this deck. Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, one of my all-time favorites. All right, so we are looking at purpose. I'm going to pull 3 cards. I don't know if Jill's still here. All right, so this one is for the first person who came in the room, whose initials are LS. All right. You got card number 26, which reduces to 8. And that is the happy card. 8 is infinity. Let's see where we are. No, 26. Yeah, 26. Okay. And these messages, whenever you pull a card like this in the context of when there's lots of people, there should be pieces of it that resonate for everybody. It pretty much happens every time. But I'm specifically pulling this one for LS. And then I will do, was it? You know what? I don't know if you were the first person in the room, but you're the first person who I see on the screen right now. All right. So you got the happy, LS. Joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. The oracle's message: your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing. Um, Wait a minute, longing. Yeah, longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because something is outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. And I'm going to read the prosperity message. This is a time for you to take pride in your accomplishments. You're doing good work, providing exceptional service, and are well compensated for it. The world rains gratitude upon you, and you're happy with the results of your efforts and creativity. Isn't it amazing to consider all that you have done? Remember your partnership with Spirit in this moment, too. Your soul has always known that you can accomplish anything if it brought you joy. All right, next up is for RK. RK. The card for RK. Definitely did not have this in the plan. Appreciate the pivot. RK, you got card 48. 48. Let's see. Poised. This is the poised card. Being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. The oracle's message: you can be assured that you're ready for anything right now. You know what you need to do. Must be there. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Prosperity message: you have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing that you are ready to step into your power, into your light, and into your service to this world. The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. I'm a cheater, pumpkin eater, because I know some of these peoples, and I love it. All right, AR, this one's for you, AR. You ready? Here we go, AR. And then I'll do one for the collective that is watching later. All right, and again, all of these are going to resonate to some extent to everyone because Spirit is incredible that way, and it blows my mind. 47. All right, so you got card 47. Go the distance. You're welcome. Go the distance. Endurance, strength, and the long haul. To bring your dream to life, you must think long term. Pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities. So there's no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Your most precious dreams are not about instant gratification, but enduring prosperity. This is a time to think long-term and engage in continued action. You will experience the momentum building as you translate the ebb and flow into slow and steady movement forward. Your efforts, ideas, and hard work can now lead to greater riches than you can imagine. Stoke the fire so that the uninterrupted stream of energy is available to support you in all phases of manifestation. Be assured that you are in the right place right now. I like. All right, y'all. We love. Oh, that's right. I did promise one to the collective. All right. So whoever's watching the replay, this one's for you. In the replay, 16. All that glitters. A need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. Oracle's message: it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing, or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the person or the object? Prosperity message. Sometimes an opportunity looks so good that it glitters like gold and you just can't resist it, especially when it appears others are doing so well and have hit the mother lode. During the American gold rush, everyone hurried west to find their fortune, and they deserted entire towns after mining depleted the gold veins in the earth. So too can you deplete yourself as you chase after the latest shiny thing that has caught your eye. There's a mercurial quality to your present circumstances. Pay no attention to those that chase after fool's gold. Resist the temptation to be jealous of others. What they have achieved may not be the true success that you seek. So don't compare yourself to them. You only see the surface right now, only the sparkle. Be assured that you will experience your own shining moment if you stick to what you know. All that glitters may not be gold for you. For anyone who doesn't know, I do read tarot professionally, and I do love it. It's incredible. I don't do anything. I allow myself to receive, and wowzers. I always close my tarot. So I do tarot spreads with actual, like 47 or was it 74 card decks? Yeah, 78 card decks. I had 25 before I moved. I think I have like half that now. And I close all of my readings with an oracle card because the oracle card 100% of the time, it encapsulates the read that I did. And since I know the meanings of the cards and I also read intuitively, so I pull the meaning out of the cards, and every single time the oracle card will wrap up what I already said, and it will find some piece that I might have missed. I ask for, give me what I might have missed. Okay. Bye, Jill. All right, Jill. Jill, can you actually here? I'm going to share a screen. I want you to take a screenshot because this is what's coming up next. If you can see it, here it comes. This is the offer that we're doing for the next version. I don't know if you can see that, if that opens up big enough for you. But I'll send it in the email too, because we're doing one-on-one coaching or 8-week containers to go deeper into each of these things that we touched a little bit. So thank you, Jill. I appreciate you being here so much. Does it let me? It said I could do split screen. Can y'all still see me? Because I don't want to be gone. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so I always do the oracle card at the end because it encapsulates everything and just kind of puts a punctuation mark on it. But yeah, so this is what we know is that our transformations, need to be supported. We should. I think everybody has had some movement in the right direction, has seen little pieces of things, have gathered some tools. You should at this point. I hope that you all did anybody get a chance to practice the calibrating their intuition on the yeses and the nos in their bodies? Because things like that. So between grounding your energy and doing a little bit of breath work and minding your presence, regulating your nervous system, being able to be fully present to yourself, that's like if the stream is running and the rain comes and everything is like muddy, you can't see it because everything is rushing and everything's been churned up from the bottom. It's that stillness that allows you to see through clearly, right? So in order for the mud that's all moving at the bottom, we need the rain to stop, and the rain is our chasing after and obsessing over every emotion, every piece of drama, every situation, and getting caught in these spirals and mental loops. Our sitting, our breathing, our regulating our nervous system, our being present to what's going on with us, whether that's good, bad, or indifferent. That is what gives us the power to see through and to feel through to what is authentic and what is aligned for us. So it is a journey. And The 4-week accelerator is designed to give you the opportunity to start to listen deeply enough to really hear what that call is. Where do you want to be? Where does your body want to be? Where does your soul want to move? Let me see if I don't know if I can change. Can I see the changes for you? So you should be able to make that bigger. So our one offer that we have is the 888. We're doing the Purpose Empowerment Protocol. That will be a full 8-week group session. It will be on Zoom. No more Substack not getting to see each other. And so our, the coaching that happens in that group, I'm still keeping my containers. I think my containers will stay pretty small. I can only do but so much one-on-one coaching, but we'll have 8 weeks. We'll be able to go into individual journeys and really move through the pillars of the Purpose Empowerment Protocol more deeply. So we'll have more community support. We'll have our somatic and spiritual exercises, and that would be 8 live Zoom calls. We will have replay access just for the people who are in the container. And once that, like for folks who came through here, I'm doing 888. After that, it's going to go up to somewhere in that range, I believe, or I think I have 1111 and 1555. And then I always have individual coaching available. I usually do, my containers usually start at 3,000. And so I'm doing private one-on-one. And right here, it says 4 sessions at 60 minutes each. And I let those containers go longer. They usually go 75 to 90 minutes as well. So letting folks know that if you wanted, like, the work that we can do one-on-one is extraordinary because we have a whole lot more time together. It's more intimate. It's easier to share. Nobody wants to put all their beeswax in the streets. But it is, I have had 100% success with my coaching clients, everybody who I have coached. And I'm working on getting testimonials. I never do. I've kept everything really tight. I don't like to ask people for stuff, but I will be looking at getting testimonials from folks, whether people are advancing in their current business or they are starting whatever their enterprise is. The containers that I've been able to hold for people are really, really incredible in terms of their getting energetically in alignment with themselves, manifesting their dreams, manifesting their goals, or just moving to the next level of where they want to be. So wanted to put that out there, let you know, take a screenshot. I'm sure there will be a post about it sooner or later. So you'll be able to see that. But those are the offers. And that's for, obviously y'all are here, so you kind of get it, but that's going to be for folks. I did have questions about, well, is this just does it have to be career? Does it have to be work? No, it can literally be anything, because, purpose is not just about how you make money. Purpose is about how you move through the world, how you impact the world. That might be your children, that might be your family, that might be your pets, it might be nature, who knows? But our goal is to find that and look for that together. And so we want to expand on those themes of not abandoning ourselves, of allowing ourselves to be more visible. And it is again, kind of the enemy of all of this is isolating ourselves too much, because it is in your visibility that we talked earlier on about what are the things that people have come to you for and thanked you for? What do people rely on you for? What do people tell you that you're good at? They can't do that if you're not showing up. If you're not visible, if you're afraid of being perceived, then you can't do that. So we have to be comfortable enough in our own skin, right? And have to be comfortable enough to move through the world to receive what it is that we're going to receive when it is that we're giving whatever we give. So, and then, we do want to create a structure around our, what our gifts are. So there is didn't see it in here. Where are we? We're on so maybe it's here. Yes. Okay. So, our head, heart, and hands. Where did our head, heart, and hands show up? Did anybody do that exercise? Or is that after 4? 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 Yeah, did head, heart, and hands show up in the homework? Um, let me see. Why can't I see that? So I don't know if it's in this one or not, and I can't see everything right now. Um, so what I want you to do, if you haven't done it already, is, and I'll make sure that, yeah, I'll post something if it's not in this one. It's the exercise is head, heart, and hands. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about what are the gifts that you have that are things that you know about. So what are the things that you deeply, deeply know, right? So like I know DEI, right? I know human rights. I know marketing, right? I studied marketing. I'm a certified coach. I'm a meditation teacher. I'm a breathwork teacher. These are the things that I know, right? So make a list of the things that you know in your head, um, and then you make another list of what are the things that you just love, that you are like super into. So like I love the tarot. I love art, making art, seeing art, being art. Okay. You make a list of things that you love. And then you make a list of like the gifts that you have, like the things that you do well, right? What are the things that you do really well? So art overlaps for me. I both love art and I'm really good at making art, right? Things that, what are the things that you can actually do very well? So I'm a good public speaker. I do public speaking well on the stage. I'm a good writer, right? I write. Um, so take the inventory. So make that list of three things: head, heart, hands, the things that you like have knowledge about, whether it's because you studied it or whether it's because you like, I didn't really study parenting, but I know a lot about parenting. I was good at it. I mean, I guess I kind of researched it. I don't know, but I know about parenting, right? So however, it doesn't have to be a degree. It doesn't have to be schooling. It could be the school of hard knocks, but write down a list of the things that you know because it's just in you. Make the list of the things that you love because, oh my gosh, they light you up, right? And then make a list of the things that you're good at, right? That you know how to do. And it can be things that you do with your hands. It's not that by hands, I just mean they're things that you do, right? So, because like for instance, um, I am I am really good at a lot of business operational things because because I've studied it, I know it. I do like business, but I don't have any business. Like even though when you're an entrepreneur and you first start your business, often you have all the jobs. You have to wear all the hats because you don't have money to pay a million people to do the things. But that doesn't mean that you should do them all. And that's something that I have to coach people on all the time. It's you know you're saving money if you do all the things, but if you burn out, you're not good to anybody. And you shouldn't, as an entrepreneur, as soon as you can, outsource anything that you either don't love doing or much less actually dislike or hate. Like if you dislike it and hate it, like pay for it as soon as possible. Or that you're bad at, that you're not actually good at. I can do some like accounting things, but I'm not good at it. So don't do the things that you're not good at. Don't do the things that you don't like doing, because the amount of energy that you get back for doing that is like amplified. You get like orders of magnitude greater energy back that you can then focus into the things that you love doing or the things that you are good at, right? So take that inventory of things and just look and see what it tells you, because somewhere in there, somewhere in the realm of what you know, what you love, and what you are good at, somewhere in there is some kind of an intersection that will tell you about yourself, your purpose, and how you might be able to spend your time more in a more satisfying way. Um, I have never combined the orgasmic yes exercise with head, heart, and hands. That just happened right now. So I would invite you, once you do that inventory, maybe to try a little bit of that, right? So if you start to see an intersection, if you see a relationship between the head, heart, and hands, or something starts to light you up, start asking yourself questions using that orgasmic yes, right? That body barometer. Okay. Awesome. Any questions, any thoughts, any realizations? Let me know. Da, 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 da. Okay. So, um, all right. So yeah, so I am offering on the 8-week program, which I haven't decided when it starts yet, just to set just just depends on what happens, what we decide. If we decide here, if I haven't posted it and let anybody else know. I'm letting you all know first. But I'm keeping the one-on-one rates where they are until the end of this month. I need to know that you're interested in by the end of this month, by the beginning of June. So just I don't have a sign up sheet or anything right now. You can just reach out to me, let me know, hit me up in Slack or Substack, wherever. Email me if you want, if you have any questions. And yeah, that's that. All right. Excellent. All right. No more questions, no thoughts. I trust that you all will continue to have energetic activation around this topic. You've got a lot. There's a lot of work that you've done, a lot of exercises that you've done, a lot of things that you have access to. So I hope that everybody is listening more deeply and able to be as present with themselves as they need to, um, because it's there, right? It's not something outside of you. It's not something I can give you, but it is something that you can uncover. And the fact that you are looking, and the fact that you are seeking this thing, is evidence of you already having it in a future reality, in a parallel reality. All right. So I should give you, let's see, can I find it? Can I find it really quickly here? Let's see. I think I can. I'm going to give you some affirmations by, has anyone read Florence Scovel Shinn, The Game of Life and How to Play It? She has some beautiful affirmations that I'll just include them in, I think that the follow-up email from here should already be heading towards you, but I am going to, no, okay. So, affirmations and mirror work are really good for, for manifesting and for clarity. It's gonna take me too long to find it now. Florence Scovel Shinn wrote a long time ago, but she wrote The Game of Life and How to Play It. And there's a collected works of hers that kind of all the books run together. If you have Spotify Premium, audiobooks are free. I don't know if anybody knows that. You get like 15 hours of free audiobooks on Spotify Premium. It's on there. My only caveat is that she is, I think, some flavor of Christian. And so there is there's some Christ consciousness language in there, but it is universal application. And it's not like, it's interesting. It's because I'm general spiritual. So if that kind of language is offensive to you, then it's not for you. But if that kind of language does not offend you, it is some of the most effective and powerful stuff, because most of it is just like universal stuff. Like she has an affirmation that is, I do wonderful work in a wonderful way. I give wonderful service for wonderful pay. And that's an affirmation that you do. But they're really, really powerful. And if you allow yourself to receive those words and believe them, everything comes to pass. It all manifests in your world. So I'll send something out about that. It's a really good one. But thank you all so much. I hope that you moved closer to your center. I hope that you were able to take some of the Tootsie Roll layers off of your Tootsie Pop and get closer to that aligned version of you. It's been an honor and a pleasure to spend that time with you, and definitely hit me up if you are interested in anything at all. If you want, one-on-one coaching, if you want to consider group coaching, if you need a tarot read. And I do think that everybody should have I have space for everybody who's here on this call to get a one-on-one session to wrap up. So do email me. yeah, do email me and get a free one-on-one session to like, to have a conversation. And that's my gift to you for because we didn't get Zoom and we didn't get to see each other, and I will not do that again. And so I'll meet with you one on one. We'll have a single coaching session, and we'll go from there. Okay. So just email me to claim it. If you have my phone number, you can text me, get my attention, and go and have a wonderful rest of your week. I appreciate you so much. Y'all are beautiful, powerful, amazing people. And thank you to everyone watching in the replay. We'll reach out to y'all. Feel free to reach out to me as well. Okay. Take care. You are welcome. Bloop.